Here at late night, I've like .te. Last E is a 3. That's how you pronounce it, you see. If anybody got a problem, come see me. City rhymes, indeed. Ah, went out for a drive, got a gallon of water. Kitty doing her thing. Nocturnal creature just like myself. On a side note, filled up my torch. $3 for this thing. At the place I go to for the ones that have better prices for my tobacco. $3. A lot of places like 5 or 6, something like that. So they have a good price there. Anyway, just kind of wanna. I don't know if anybody will come in. Probably not. Usually guests come about and they just a couple seconds and they leave. They see me and they leave. I don't know who people are, but just like And I have guest chat open so they could say something, you know, anonymously, kind of, sort of, but come in and out. So I just turned it on right now. It's minute 51. I'm into the broadcast, whatever, the streaming and hanging out here. Just kind of had a thought about how people either get in relationships or they don't tell the whole truth to a significant other, or especially from the male standpoint. They're not too honest with the females, with the girls. They just keep quiet just to keep them around or something like that. And it's like, if you see something that you don't like particularly about a person, or they're abusing you, they're lying to you, or they're just not telling you the whole truth, like, why not speak out about it? I don't hold back to that, especially when there's feelings involved. It's like, you kind of, you gotta be honest about that. In the long run, it's gonna hurt you. And what if, like, you have intercourse, and you have pregnancy, and then there's a child, and it's like, would you want to go through your whole life and being like with that person that that you might not get along with after a while? It's like, why would you put yourself through that? See, from my standpoint, as an adult, even as a child, I didn't put up with that, and not just from the female, from anybody. But when it comes to a relationship, it's like, you could create an offspring. Like, you would want a decent habitat for that offspring, for that child, and also, even if you don't, it's like sexual intercourse or any sexual gratuity is not worth just the drama and the negativity and everything else that comes with that. You know. So if it doesn't work out, if it's not an easygoing relationship, and there's not honesty there or anything like that, like, I wouldn't put up with that. It's not worth it. I'd rather be alone. And and I know a lot of people, they just won't say anything. And if I say something in front of, like, well, she does this, and they're like, oh, quiet. What are you saying? Don't tell anybody. It's like, why you keep hiding that? And it's like, not saying I would directly talk to the girl in front of another guy. I'd say, if he had some issues with her, but it's like, well, you keep talking about it behind her back. It's like, why don't you just, openly, tell her in front of her face? It's just like, and then it's like, there's this chick on Chataway. There's people that insinuate that I hurt them. It's like, well, I'm honest. If honesty hurts you, then there's something wrong with you. It's like, that's not me hurting you. That's me telling the truth. And a lot of times I don't even get into that. Like, I don't go around telling people this personality defects, this and the other thing. I just stand up for myself because they act immature and like, you know, idiots, for lack of a better word. You know, there was this one chick I had, I was really attracted to her. She didn't have the best body. She was a little on the chubby side, but you know, she made it work. She was cute. She seemed like she had a personality, but then she just became like this. She begged me for a room, but she was like kind of sadistic and stuff. As far as, you know, yeah, like guys getting vasectomy, it's like, if you don't like that, then don't come in my room. Like, I'm gonna start liking vasectomy because, like, what, to be in your room? Like, you think I'm gonna bow down to you like that? It's not gonna happen. I mean, that was the biggest weirdo on Chatterbit I found. It was like the biggest shocker for me, you know. Even, you know, getting someone banned from a channel, I didn't care at that point. I was like, you know, I was just, you know, I was like, fuck, I just kind of wanted to record her, you know, saying some things like that. A bunch of other things, you know. It was just jokes in the beginning. Not so much about her, about other people, you know. How nasty they were about feces and all that stuff. I uploaded one of those videos, or two. But that stuff, it's like, she's probably in the same boat as they are. You know, if they're gross on a different level, she's gross on a different level. And maybe she doesn't believe that wholeheartedly, who knows? But it's like, if you're going to get a couple of tokens, a couple of dollars, and you're going to subjugate yourself to believe that because you know people, little guys over there, they're like that, and you know, you want to get money from them, and you're going to like disrespect me, push me to the side. Like, I don't think anything positive, I mean, anything decent of you after that, you know? Like, that's, you're out of my grades, if I want to say. You know, I don't think anything too nicely of you after that. But that's just one example. It's like, you know, yeah, I was attracted, but it's like, I'm not. After that, just it becomes unattractive, no matter how good she looks. I mean, looks go a certain way, but if it's gonna be like that, and I gotta feel a certain way, it's not gonna be worth it. Even if I have a good time, it's like, I don't care for that. Because, you know, you can have a good time in so many different ways. So that's just what I wanted to say about relationships, and you know, I don't want to say putting up with another person, because if you got to put up with the person, then something's wrong. You know, something's really wrong. Anyway, let me get my smoke on. The nougat, vanilla custard. Like now available. Yeah, green thumb up on iBlog.tv. Alright. And OC drone. Yeah, walked in and out. It's like, I don't know what they expect to see me. Like, you know, angry or like naked. Or like, you know, just passed out or drunk, and, you know, like, so they could say something. Now, that person, I think we exchanged a couple messages, really not that serious, but it's like people just come and go. Maybe, a lot of times, maybe they just walk in and they want to see who's in the room. Because I would do that sometimes, but it's like, that's fine as well. Just, that's my internet chat room experience for the most part. People coming in and out. Once in a while, someone just says something insulting, which isn't even true about me, and then they leave. So, a lot of times, the internet chat room world does mimic life. Just in life, it's very spread out. People hide here behind words, and they say what they really want to say, and then they just leave, like, you know, in fear. Not so much that person, I believe. I don't remember. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy. I don't know. But there's a lot of people like that.